I believe SB600 will be good for us, especially African Americans in the Republican Party, because it gives us a chance to actually have a vote on a state central committee. Right now, currently, the way the system is set up, state central committeemen elect our elected officials that sit on the state central committee. And currently, the Democrats, they have what we call the open primaries to elect their own state central committeemen. We in the Republican Party don't have that option available to us. To have some sort of say-so in the Republican Party, and not just the same old good old boys making decisions that will affect us as Republicans. It makes me look bad, actually, and it makes us look bad as Republicans. SB 600 will allow us as Republicans to elect our own officials that will sit as a member on a state central committee. If you would look at the analysis of the over the past 20 years in the Illinois Republican Party, you could see that we were electing Republican officials, from governors to Secretary of States to other individuals in those constitutionally elected offices. Nowadays, out of the 7 constitutionally elected offices, there are no Republicans that currently represent our interests. I believe that SB 600 will help the African American community, because it would allow us as African American Republicans to better represent the party. Currently, there are no African Americans that sit on the state central committee. I believe if the Republican Party wants to get serious in having African Americans as part of their leadership, then one of the things that they can do that's important to us is to have the passage of SB 600 go through the state legislature. That will give us a fair chance and a fair shot at putting some of our ideas forward to attract more minorities in the Illinois Republican Party. And also, if Peter Roscom and Mark Kirk were serious about becoming United States Senators, maybe we should hold their feet to the fires in the passage of SB 600. This will show their support for all grassroots Republican organizations. I just think that it's a bad decision on the part of Andy McKenna and the rest of our individuals in the Republican Party who want the status quo, but it gets us nowhere. Basically, a civil war has erupted within the Illinois Republican Party. You have Chairman Andy McKenna stating that it's the Democrats who are holding up this specific bill, when in actuality it's Andy McKenna and his cohorts from downstate in Springfield. Well, currently I've been a Republican now for the past 20 years. The one thing that drew me into the Republican Party is the fact that they have, less government, lower taxes, and just an overall feeling of growth, opportunity, and prosperity, I believe. Right now, I am currently a member of the Illinois Republican Party Precinct Committeeman, Bonus 3 Township in Boone County, Illinois. I also hold a position on the Minority Outreach Advisory Committee for the Illinois Republican Party. And it was with Christina Dudley. She was one of the original members of the Minority Outreach Task Force Committee. We held a number of meetings in Willowbrook, Illinois, but to no avail. Once again, there was just, smoke and mirrors. But until then, outside of that, we really haven't had anything to say or do in the Republican Party. Now, a number of us have put forth some things that we thought what the Republican Party could do in order to attract more minority votes, but that was to no avail. It's almost as if everything we do falls on a deaf ear. Right now, the way it's currently set up, there is no accountability within the Illinois Republican Party. SB 600 with this passage will allow some accountability to take place back within the Republican Party. We could actually have some diversification within the party itself. We can bring up some good leaders and not have a bunch of hand-picked rhinos that will basically continue to run the party in the ground. I believe we need to take our country back. We need to take our state back in actuality. And one way to do that is by cleaning up the cronyism that currently exists and permeates throughout the Illinois Republican Party and the state in general. The one way I feel that would happen is with the passage of SB 600. With the passage of SB 600, this would allow us, the individual Republicans, the grassroots Republicans, to make decisions that would be best for the state of Illinois. And right now, the way it's currently set up, that won't happen. So I would hope that most Republicans, especially African American Republicans, would support the passage of SB 600 in the state of Illinois.